Hey, bookish friends. I'm going to be reading at least 4 books. One of them is a buddy read, two of them is for a book club, and one of them is just because I need to read more of it this month. So I wanted to show you what they are, and let's go. The first book I'm going to be reading in the month of February is going to be a buddy read with Amber. We are going to be reading Insomnia by Stephen King. I haven't read a Stephen King in like years, and seeing all of Amber's reviews on them kind of made me want to come back into it. And I saw this one because this one's kind of relatable at the moment with going in and out of like bad sleeping habits, getting into insomnia and stuff like that. So yeah, and it sounds very interesting. It says Ralph Roberts never expected to live out of his remaining golden years, mourning the death of his beloved wife. He also never expected to begin suffering from chronic insomnia for the first time in his life. Each night he wakes up a little bit earlier until he's barely sleeping at all. During his overnight walks, he's now observing some strange things going on here in Derry, Maine. And they're more than sleep deprived hallucinations. There's definitely a mean streak that's always been running through this small New England city. Underneath its ordinary surface, awesome and terrifying forces are at work. The dying has been going on in Derry for a long, long time, and Ralph Roberts will soon find that lack of sleep is the least of his worries. So, sounds very interesting and creepy, and I can't wait to see what it's about. So, yeah, Insomnia by Stephen King. This other book I'm really excited to read. It's part of Joshua's book club. If you guys want to be part of it, I'll put it right here. You should. He picks really good books every single month, and they're very fun to talk to in that book club, like all the people and stuff like that. They're fantastic. So I think if you haven't been part of a book club, you should totally come to this one. And we are going to be reading The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwen. And my fiance actually has read this book, and he's not much of a book reader as he as much as he is as a gamer, but he enjoyed it just as much. So I'm excited to see what it's about and how it goes. I'm excited. So, The Shadow of the Gods by John Gwen. The third book I'm going to be reading of this month is for Twisted Reads Book Club. I'll put hers up here as well. Sorry, it's inverted, so it's backwards. So I'll put it up here if anybody wants to join it. Again, amazing people to talk to, and they always had really good suggestions of books. So this month, in February, we're going to be reading Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. And this would be my first book of his writing. And I'm very excited. I don't know too much about it. I just know that he is very good at writing, or like he's like, there's like mixed reviews of his books, and I can't wait to see what it's about. And it's on my shelf, so I finally get to read that one. And I'm excited. So I'm gonna go into this blind because I don't want to read the synopsis and know what it's about. I'm just gonna go into blind, and yeah. So, Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. So the last one I'm gonna be reading of next month. So far, we'll see how it goes, and then eventually I'll probably end up reading more books of that month, depending on how much time there is. But I want to read the next volume of this one because I'm gonna be reading them like once a month. So I'm going to be reading volume 2 of One Piece as well. I think I might save it to the last of the month because the volumes don't take me very long to read because they're very, very short. So I'm going to do that. I'm excited for it. and can't wait to see what other mischief they get into and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I got for the book month of February so far. Like I said, it could change. I could be reading something else. I might pick up some arcs from NetGalley and stuff and like that. And yeah, so see you next time and bye, everybody.